Once a Moodle course has been set up and configured, it is a good idea to look at the structure of it and try and put it on the same lines of that of the real-world course. Moodle is very flexible and should allow you to lay your course out to best suit your teaching and learning needs. To offer a guide, we will use an example where our teacher will lay out a course entitled Digital Photography that contains a section with general information at the top, with a structure divided into 3 sections or units. One for capturing images, one about editing images, and finally a section about sharing and reflection of the work. Once logged into the VLE, the teacher will enter her course from the My Courses central block of the homepage by clicking on Digital Photography, which is the course title. Even though we have indicated that there should be only 3 topics in this course at present, you can see 10 topics listed. So we can quickly adjust this by going into the settings block on the left hand side and clicking on the edit settings button. For the course, scrolling down quickly under the general settings, you can see the number of weeks and topics is 10, so we'll just adjust that to 3. If we decide to add more topics in the future, that can be readjusted quite easily. So now when the student looks at the course, there'll be only 3 topics listed and there won't be any confusion with extra blank topics and so on. We are now ready to effect changes in the central course block by switching from the view mode to edit mode. We can easily do this by clicking on the turn edit on button in the top right hand corner of the block. This is going to reveal the tools that we need to make our edits and changes. Firstly, you'll see that every course comes with a default news forum or discussion area. You've got a few options with this. You can get rid of it entirely by clicking on the X button to the right of the resource. You can just hide it from students for now if you wish by clicking on the I symbol. Or you can rename it as Sally, or edit or make changes to as Sally Simon, the teacher this course wishes to do. So just click on the edit button and change the forum name to course discussions. And rather than giving out news, the teacher wishes to encourage this discussion amongst students. Once the message is in, the teacher can quickly stroll to the bottom and accept all the other default settings and save and return to the course. Now you can see the change has come to effect here with the new name for the news forum. You can see that each section of the course, the top general section and the 3 topics that we've included in the course, has a description or a title. So we can just move our mouse over and click on the edit summary button to put some details here to provide students with information. So we're going to move away from the default section name and give the title of the course Digital Photography. Once you've typed in details, you can see you can select text and use the word processing type interface to make changes. I'm going to center the text, make it bold, stand out, and use the option to change the text color. If you're comfortable with working with a word processor, you should be fine here. You can see there's other options like creating web links, using numbers and bullet points, having various sorts of indentations, inserting images and tables and so on. Once you're happy with what you have, you can click Save Changes. If you've time, it's always good to visually enhance your course with lots of images and enhanced text. Now we're simply going to go through the same process for each of the 3 topics. So just a recap there for topic 1, you click on the Edit Summary button. I'm going to untick this box to move away from the default section name topic 1 and call it something more meaningful to students. Capturing images was the title we had decided for the first topic. We can also put in a very brief description. So I'll just save the changes. There we go, and you can put the resources then underneath this written description of the topic. And I'll do the same thing for topic 2 and 3. Now you can see you've got a skeleton for the course in place with some written descriptions, a forum for discussion ready that comes default with the course, and some descriptions of each topic of the course or each section of the course or each week of the course depending on the course layout. If you do need to move and adjust items, this can easily be done by using the cross arrows here, it's the click, drag and drop process. So you just click and drag and drop to where you want to move it. You can see I swapped the first two items here. Now you may be working on an older version of Moodle, so I'll just swap over to an older version of Moodle to show you how to process and move in older versions. In this course, this is an earlier version of Moodle 2. You can see that the move will be processed by, if you're moving an entire topic, you can use the arrows here to move a topic up and down. Or if you're moving just one item like the news forum, you can see the up down arrows there. When you put your mouse over, you can move. So rather than click and drag, you click, you wait for a page reload, and then you locate the place where you want to move it. So if I wanted to move the news forum into topic 3, you click on the item here, and again the page reloads and the move is processed. So it's click, reload, click to the place you want to move and wait for a reload again in the older version. So now I'll just return back to my course where it's ready to put in resources such as files, folders, links to websites, and activities such as quizzes and assignments. In this tutorial we learned how to get up and running by configuring the skeleton layout of a Moodle course. Once a teacher enters a course, they can effect changes by switching from the view mode to the edit mode. We learned how to set up topic descriptions and summaries and how to move items around in a course.